Yo. Yo, 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 yo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Y tú? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's up? What's up? What's up? Kill the architect. Let's see what we get. Let's do elite combat. So now I want to go elite hunting. We got double elite here. 3 elites in this one. And only 2 in the other. So we're taking the left path. Let's go for another win. There was a win we got last night with the Regent. Finally. Now we're trying to get it with the Necrobinder. We got pretty lucky with the last ones. With the cards, with the deck that we built last time. We got pretty lucky and made a pretty good deck. So let's see what we get for this one. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. This includes Doom. This includes Vulnerable, Weak. And it includes all enemies. So we'll try to do some sort of Doom build. It's not good for us right now. Um, well, we got 0 Doom cards, so might have to pivot here. Deal 7 damage. Vulnerable and weak are twice so effective against the enemy for the next 3 turns. That... Next 4 turns. This feels like a good combo card. Because it means if we get vulnerable or weak, it's going to be good for us. Okay. This one is just as much Doom as possible. This one, whenever you apply Doom, gain 2 block, but I still wouldn't have a way to apply Doom. Let's get a way to apply Doom. And get a vulnerable potion. Okay, I don't feel very strong, but we shall see. Why did I deal 2 hits there? Because I applied... Oh, it's a debuff. Debilitate is a debuff. Yeah, what's up, David? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, I already don't like our deck. I already don't like it. Velocity is alive. Deals 9 damage to all enemies. I mean... have to rest, because we already took a bunch of damage. And we're dead. Yeah, we didn't get what we wanted. Man, you're so stressed right now. Why are you stressed? What's got y'all stressed up right now? So I'm gonna do colorless cards, obtain a random card, or remove 2 cards from your deck. Go with a random card. Ooh, wait, what is that? Start of your turn, add 1 random card into your hand. It gains ethereal. Okay. Wow, there is no events until here. We can do 1, 2. We can do 1, 2. Most we can get is 2. We can do 1, 2, boom. Another one. Another 2. Yeah, it looks like we're going this way. Just resigning the lease in my condo and tax season. Also, my cousin kind of did something so sketchy right when we're about to re-sign the lease. Well, what did he do? What was the sketchy business that he did? Summon 3, exhaust a card from your draw pile. That kind of sucks. I can deal 9, that's 15. And kill that. So go 9, 15, this. Practically, he's coming here for a work trip with his company. They're bringing like a device. It's related to 6G. Send the package to a place without our permission and to the wrong unit. So did he tell them it was okay to send it? Or does he just happen to work? Dad's talking to him over the phone right now. He's coming from Korea with his company. So he's not even there. He's not even there, and they sent ahead of time. I didn't tell anyone. Not even a, hey guys, I'm expecting a package. I mean, is it sketchy? A little. Is it the worst thing in the world? It is weird. Wrong unit, so it's going to be a bit awkward. Well, it sounds like he sent it to the wrong unit. I think just a bit paranoid because our lease paper said they have the right to check our package or accept it on our behalf. And open it up if it's suspicious. Well, that sounds like that's on your cousin. This sounds like more of a communication issue than anything. Because he should know that, hey buddy, hey pal, if you send this thing for work, then they could search it and like open it up. And if it's like company secrets or whatever, then you just kind of, you just kind of openly allowed company secrets. That's pretty reckless. He made the assumption he could send it. Well, sounds like you gotta let him know what the hell is up. And I mean, I suppose they didn't send it, or they didn't open it, but that's still quite the assumption. We're going to Japan in 2 weeks. Ooh, very cool, very cool. So if it comes during that time... Oh, it's not even there yet. I thought it already arrived. Oh. He just told you, hey, I sent this thing ahead of time, so it's coming to your place. It's going to this unit. And then you're like, that's not our unit. Oh, what a very reckless and not well thought out plan at all. Like at all at all. Well, if he wants to keep his job, I would assume he doesn't say anything and just says, "Yeah, it got here right. It got here. We're good. We're Gucci." But yeah. Did I hear about Crimson Desert? I checked the Steam reviews, and overall it had a mixed review. And I was looking at some of the bad and the good reviews, and regardless of if it was bad or good, they all said the same thing. They said it wasn't that it was just a game that was made by a company or the company that made Black Desert Online. They said it is literally single player Black Desert Online. They said the story sucks. And this is good or bad reviews. They said the story sucks. The puzzles are tedious. You're doing MMO style quests. So you're doing gathering, you're doing grinding. And the controls on keyboard and mouse are terrible. And the combat is like looks pretty, like it looks cool, but it is not and it's like more, I guess, more complex than a normal MMO because it's made by the people who made Black Desert, and their combat is considered pretty good for an MMO. But they made this game as a single player game, but it is just in the style of an MMO. I think I might pass, but we'll give it a week or two to see what people said that finished it. Yeah, it's if I was to get it, I would at least need one aspect of it to be good. I would either need a really gripping story, and then I can just deal with the controls. I would need the combat to be super fun, and then I could like, whatever the story is, just power fantasy, and just kind of ignore the story or whatever. Or I need like something else to be good, but it doesn't sound like that's the case. I started Death Stranding 2's on PC now. That was my second choice. So that was, I basically decided right before I started streaming because I was looking at Steam and I was looking at the reviews. And I looked at Crimson Desert and I was like, oh, this is not looking like it's a very good game or something that I wouldn't like. And Death Stranding 2 came out the same day. And I really like Death Stranding 1. I'm a pretty big fan of Kojima games because they are quirky and weird. And the story, almost regardless of if it's good or bad, it is always interesting. And I really liked Death Stranding 1 for what it was. Like, I really like the story, and the concept of what it is was so interesting that I just kind of fell in love with it. I didn't know it was by Kojima. It is one of the most Kojima games ever created. It is more Kojima than Metal Gear. It's got that same sense of weirdness, and like the story just goes in weird places. Um cinematic. It's very cinematic in its storytelling. It's got kooky characters that are just like their name is like on the nose and very dumb sounding at first, but then you kind of get to know the characters and they are all just so like anime times 100 style personification. And it looks really good. And I was, regardless of the reviews, because I've already played the game before it, the first one, I was already planning on playing it. But the reviews are like overwhelmingly positive. And they don't really talk about the story at all. They're just like, it's super well optimized. It runs crazy well on my machine. And then I kind of already know how it plays, and I really like how it plays. And like the gameplay is not for everyone, but very satisfying in its own way. Because you're basically like building, you're like traversing the world and building bridges and pathways and ways to navigate the world to deliver packages, and that is the main gameplay. Like, it's not a shooter. It is like a pure third person. I would just call it a third person adventure. I wouldn't even call it an action adventure. Even though there are boss fights, there is gunplay. That's not the main point of the game. The point is just to get from point A to point B. And as weird as that sounds, that is really fun. It's really fun, as dumb as that sounds. But yeah, I was kind of planning on getting it when it came out anyway, so knowing that it did come out, that's almost assuredly what I will be playing either tomorrow or Saturday. One of the two. Not sure which yet, but weekend game, baby. Yep, that's the weekend game for sure. I've already decided. So, and I haven't played a massive single player game since Persona 3. So that was the other game that if there wasn't anything that interested me at the time, I was gonna revert back to Persona 3, because that's my other big super long single player game that I'm playing right now, that I kind of stopped for a while, but I can hold off a little bit more for some Death Stranding for sure. That's definitely one that I can hold off on for that game. So that's super exciting. And that's a pretty substantial game. How long was Death Stranding 1? Oh, I don't have it on Steam. I have it on Epic Game Store. But I probably played that for like 30, 40 hours. Because I was just constantly trying to do all the side quest deliveries and get all that stuff done. So I'll probably start it on Saturday, and then that'll probably be what I play for 2-hour chunks next week if I don't beat it over the weekend, depending on how long I play. So that should be good. That's a really good game, and it's gonna look great. Don't burn yourself. Yeah, I am wanting to try other not try other games, but like find something that I can kind of sink into. And like I said, on the weekend I can go for 10, 12, 15 hours pretty easily. Like, that's not a problem. Because I've done it like two or three weekends in a row. Because that's my normal what I do if I don't go over to a friend's house. It's just a matter of if that game is, longer than that, which it almost assuredly is. because we're watching every cutscene. We're gonna do, as long as there's not like a super grindy side quests, we're gonna do all the deliveries. I think I heard that Pecora is one of the delivery quests. The VTuber. Oh, my light just turned off on its own. That's a good sign. I think my light bulb is burnt out or something. But yeah, this should be good. In the first one, there was actually like, because I don't know, he's big into like celebrities. I thought you turned off remotely. No, my Switch is like way over there, so it just kind of turned off on its own. I think, like I said, I think the light bulb's burning out, but that's okay. Looks good in the dark too, anyway. Actually, let me go turn it off in case, like, flip the switch. Let me be right back. Yeah, see how it just flipped on again? That was on its own. That was not intentional in any way. It just kind of did it on its own. So, I think, like I said, the bulb's probably going out, but I'll just keep it off for now. That's okay. But yeah, anyway, Death Stranding weekend. So that's gonna be fun. Like I said, I really like Death Stranding. Super cool game. Yeah. And then once I beat that, I might go back to Persona. But Persona is just, that's a grind. That's a really long game. And I think I mentioned this before, but even when you have a guide for the social stuff in Persona, because what you do is you basically go through an entire calendar year day by day by day, and you pick the activities you do each day, and then on a particular day you'll go and do like the actual combat, fighting, and Pokemon style, fight monsters, capture them, fuse them, get bigger monsters, and yeah, it's just, it can be grueling, but the story is pretty good so far. Um, and there's not a lot known about it. Like a lot of the actual, like there's setup, and then there's a little bit of intrigue, a lot of character development, right, from doing all the social stuff. But eventually, we'll get some juicy story. Fortunately, I think I'm already past most of the funny, typical anime stuff, like the beach episode and the awkward sexual tension and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll just get nice, juicy lore. Okay. What we got? Random card. Grave Warden Souls. Another one. I guess we'll pivot into a Souls build. I guess we'll pivot into some sort of Souls build. Death March. Scourge. Apply. Doom. Souls. we'll just kill you. Time's up. Deal damage equals to, yeah, deal damage equal to the doom. Deal 9 damage, add a soul into your draw pile. Yep, we're going souls, baby. We're going souls. Lose 9 HP, choose a card to transform. I could transform or defend. Or 2 potions. Yeah, let's... Fear. Okay, applying more vulnerable. Remove a card from your deck, add a guilty. Let's do this. We do have 2 attacks. 3. Okay, let's remove a strike. Let's get our deck nice and small. Oh, this guy. $13 block. 25 is a lot of damage. What skills do we got? Retain if hostage is alive. Oh, I like the Doom. Give us some assistance. 13 block. This will give us 18. If I get 10, then triple, I'll get 30. So I can do this. Triple. Deal some damage. He's gonna keep doing damage. So we're gonna go Great Warden, Fear, Foam. Man, he just keeps doing 25 damage. 8 damage, deal doom equal to the damage hit. Okay. So every card we use increases the damage that he takes by 10%. So we want to use this as late as possible. Ooh. So we want to use... Wait, this is 8. 8 plus 8. Wait, no, it's 10%. Yeah, 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 11. So Doom will go to 18. And 11 plus 16 is 27. 48 minus 27 is 21. I'll have to tank one more hit. Oh wait, no, I didn't calculate that right, but in a good way. Okay, well, get more Doom, because we're kind of pivoting again into Souls plus some Doom. $22. 11 and 11. 8 plus 11 is 19. That's 30. That is... $13. Summon 20. Applies 15, so we'll be at 25. Alright, well, we are close to dead. We're gonna need this campfire. We're gonna have to go this way. Get this, and if we're healthy enough, do that. We can't do this or we'll die. Armor's good. Rest up a little bit. I probably shouldn't have gone this way, but that's okay. Countdown, that'll work. We gotta start killing guys off. Well, that works. He's got 6 doom. We give him 10, he's at 16. I mean, we're gonna have to do this regardless, so... Oh, we gotta... 8... I think I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Oh, I just don't have the cards, man. Alright, well, we'll try a silent deck. Receive greed, 333 gold. Unplayable Eternal. Obtain a random rare card. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we can do early merchant. Let's go this way. Let's be safe with the attacks we get. Okay. I hate all these cards. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Might as well. Relic or gold? Let's just get the gold this time because we're hitting a merchant. And we got absolutely nothing. $20% more gold, sure. Card rewards can now contain colorless cards. Sure. And yeah, we'll just get a sucker punch because we need something. Sure, free energy, sure, why not? Let's go hit this elite because we need stuff badly. That is so unlucky. I got a 0 damage cards. Absolutely nothing. Okay. We play a skill against Sly. Shivs, that's what we need. Shivs are good. 1, 2. And then we can choose a skill. This is pretty good. Let's see, 4, 5 is 9, 6 is 15, 7 is 22, 8, yep, that'll kill. That didn't kill! I messed up. Increases by 10%. I keep forgetting it's not 1 damage, it's 10% per. Oh my god. Alright, we'll try one more run, and if it doesn't work... Transform one of your strikes and one of your defends, lose 10 max HP. Ooh. Deal 10 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. Deal 6 damage to all enemies with the last card you played. Was a skill, apply 1 weak. Not bad, not bad. Where do we want to hit? We can hit 2 elites. We can hit 1, 2, 3 campfires. Yeah, let's hit the campfires. I'm thinking something like this. Strangle. Upgrade 2 cards or remove a card from your deck. We could upgrade, yeah. Those are the ones I wanted to upgrade. Perfect. That works out. All of these are attacks. Maybe a leg sweep wouldn't be bad. $11 block, which goes to 14. Yeah, let's just get the leg sweep. Adrenaline. I like that, I like that. Okay, we're dealing some damage, we're dealing some damage. Okay, we're getting the shivs. Shivs are here. Let's get the cloak and dagger. We can upgrade, I think, adrenaline. Upgrade adrenaline. This is 9, so vulnerable, hit, boom, boom, boom. $16 damage, 12 damage. You ever just want to go to Japan for a year if you could? Um, I was supposed to go for Evo last year, back in January. I got invited to go. I couldn't, unfortunately, but I think it would be pretty cool. Now, the only question is, like, I wouldn't be making, like, I would have to have, I would have to be set for a year. So if I did go for a year, it would be like on a sabbatical, which means I would have to find a place to rent. And renting to foreigners, especially right now, is very difficult. I don't know if you know, but yen is super weak. Yen's been super weak for like a couple of years now. Because the Japanese government just keeps buying up its own debt, which causes inflation to go, or what does it do? Yeah, the yen against the dollar is like super, super weak. Yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Yeah, it's been like that for a number of years because, you know, we've heard of streamers going to Japan. That's like the new hot thing for the last couple of years. And yeah, your dollar goes like a long way. You know, pre-COVID, 1.4 million Japanese tourists came to Hawaii for a year. Last year data was like 700K. Yeah, I can imagine them doing that a lot, but I feel they just elected a new prime minister, and she's very, she was super popular. She's like 90% of the vote, but she's said some things, particularly to Taiwan, or about Taiwan, in regards to if China were to like go after Taiwan, then Japan would basically do some sort of military action to defend it, which pissed off China. So now Japan isn't getting any Chinese tourism anymore. Plus, there's a big kind of anti-foreigner sentiment going around. Just in general, because you know you get rich foreigners that come in and can do a lot of stuff. People are getting kind of angry about it. Still very nice. Don't get me wrong. And it's like apparently it's like a really cool place to live because of a lot of stuff like healthcare. Streets are clean, lots of good food. But there's a lot of like issues and problems that they have that are just fundamentally different that you would have to do. Plus, for a year is a long time. A year is a very long time. Like, if I went for like a vacation for like 2 weeks or something like that, I think I would like that a lot, just to be able to like experience the touristy side of Japan. I don't know if I could handle 2 years. Mostly because I don't think, regardless of, you know, the yen being super weak and the dollar going really far, I don't know if I could like survive that long without working. You know what I mean? Because assumedly I wouldn't be working. Now, if I could work somehow, but then I'd be going to Japan for a year just to work. And I wouldn't want to do that. I want to go to Japan for a year to experience Japan. So maybe if I went for like a month, I think that would be cool. That'd be like ideal. Unless maybe I just fall in love with it and want to stay there. But I don't think. Let's see how I feel when I visit in 2 weeks. Now, I'm looking forward to the food. The food looks incredible. Food looks awesome. Now, are you staying for 2 weeks? Is that what you said? Or are you just going in 2 weeks? For 1 week? That's perfectly reasonable. I'm going in 2 weeks for 1 week. Okay. Honestly, that sounds like a banger. I would do that all day. Let's do Blade Dance. Yeah, a week I think is like really a week or two. I think that's like ideal. I think that's like an ideal amount of time for going to a new country. Because you go, you get enough time to experience some stuff, try a bunch of different places out, but you're not overstaying your welcome. Ooh. So, yeah, year sounds too long. I know people have done it. There's a WoW streamer named Cybear who is British, and he's a streamer. He's like a WoW streamer, but he was playing Final Fantasy, and he decided to go to Japan for a year. Yeah, I used to watch the streams when he was grinding through, um, like grinding through the story because he's mainly like a raider. So, but he was enjoying the game a lot. So, and he's a smaller streamer. So I was in his chat, kind of, enjoying the ride. I've done that a number of times where a streamer is playing Final Fantasy, and I'm just like, ooh, this is gonna be cool, and I just kind of watch him go through the whole story for like weeks and weeks, hundreds of hours. I think I've done that like 4 or 5 times, all the way through Endwalker. I was watching a stream last night or 2 nights ago. Said he opened a Pokemon card business? What? What? A Pokemon card business? That's so random. That's very random. I mean, that's cool, but it's still startup. They're trying to see where it takes off. Doesn't ship to the US, though. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. The 6 is 15. I mean, I knew kind of knew, or I knew he kind of like liked Pokemon cards. I didn't know he would do that though. But yeah, anyway, I was watching his stream when or after he moved out to Japan, and he stayed there for an entire year. And I mean, he would go and work out and try the food, but he was mostly just streaming like the whole time. Like the whole time. And so if I were to go for an extended period of time, I wouldn't want to just basically be cooped up in my room and just working all day. He's actually talking about streaming used to be his full-time job. He had more viewers previously. Well, yeah, he was a WoW streamer. He was a druid, he was a feral druid main, I believe. And he would, make videos on feral druid guides and stuff like that for YouTube anyway. And yeah, he used to try the streamer thing, and Final Fantasy kind of gave him a boost because you know, it always does. You always got people that come in and, you know, there's people that watch you play the story and make sure you have the correct emotional response to certain story things, story beats. You know, they try to make you guess what's going to happen next because the story is very good and it has a lot of like, you know, twists and turns. So they try to make you predict stuff. But, you know, once the story ends and you're just kind of raiding in one of these end game raiders, unless you have a previously built up viewership, yeah, you're going to take a hit for sure. Now he works a job he doesn't like. Yeah. Yeah. That kind of sucks. And I get it, because I'm not saying I hate my job, but like, if I could stream full time, I would. That would be really cool. Particularly because if you have, I feel like if you don't have a main game and you're just a variety streamer and you're able to just yap a lot, you have it made, man. Like, just look at Queso. What does Queso do all day? He'll play a couple games that he's familiar with, right? The Granny series. He'll play. Oh my God, what's that cute game that's like you do different activities? It's kind of like it's not Step Up. It's but yeah, he plays a bunch of different games and then he just plays like really shitty Russian horror games at night. And he streams for like 4 hours and he's like crazy good, but he's mostly yapping the whole time. Those are like the best kind of streamers because they're not like if you watch like League of Legends, for example. Let's say you're like an ex pro or you know you blow up and you're just like League of Legends is your thing. You have to play League of Legends or watch League of Legends or analyze League of Legends games constantly or play solo queue constantly because that's where your viewership is. And if you ever diverge into other games, you either have to be very charismatic, right? And there's a few people that have done it, right? But you have to be very charismatic or else you're going to take a big hit. Or you just have to, you know, say, fuck it. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to make less money, but I'm going to do what I want to do. Or you're just going to have to play League all day, which, you know, I don't necessarily want to do that, but that's why I play just, you know, variety of games. I don't have a main game that I play all the time. It's probably easier. Well, I don't actually know. Let me think. Is it easier if you have a main game that you just play constantly, all the time? Well, it's probably easier if you're if you're good at a game, because the discovery on Twitch is so dog shit that it's hard to get recognized unless you're pro or ex-pro or get noticed in some other way first. It still can happen. It still can happen, but it's probably a lot harder nowadays, which is probably why lower viewer streamers view bot so much, is so they get higher up on the discovery, higher up on the discoverability, and then they just pray that their like charisma or their skill is able to, you know, get them noticed and make them more popular than either they should have been or whatnot. But to actually naturally do it, it's pretty difficult nowadays. That's why people do the YouTube thing. They usually make YouTube videos, right? They do editing part time, and then they stream on Twitch, and then that's how they get their discoverability. But actually doing it on Twitch is a lot more difficult. But there are some people that can do it, right? Queso was only popular only started becoming popular like 3 or 4 years ago. YouTube discoverability is pretty bad. It is, but it's way better than Twitch's discoverability, which is 6 feet under. Because imagine you open up a directory. Okay, what do you see? You see top streamers based on viewer numbers. And you get, what, 8 streamers in that page before you have to scroll down, how far down do you have to go to get the one viewer streamers versus YouTube, which could naturally push your video, if it's well made and it's good, into the algorithm to get discovered. And people scroll a lot more on YouTube than they do Twitch. On Twitch, they either follow their favorite streamers or they pick up a category and they just kind of maybe scroll a page or two, and then they'll still pick somebody with like, 200 viewers versus like 3,000 viewers. So it's tough. It's very tough. Very, very tough. But that's why doing variety games helps out. Because if you're moving directories and you play a game that's, doesn't have as many viewers in the directory, then you're not that far from the bottom. Especially if you have like 2 or 3 viewers, right? And the top viewer only has like a couple hundred maybe, or maybe less. Then you don't have to scroll as far. And maybe you will be on, up there in terms of discoverability. But if you're playing Fortnite or League of Legends, and you're like a 5 viewer Andy, oh, good luck. Good luck getting discovered, buddy. Okay. I want retain. Ooh, 6 match. Actually, enchant a card with steady. Enchant 2 cards with steady. When is the next merchant? Not until the next act. What was your peak viewership? It was non-existent. Maybe like, yeah, it was non-existent. It was just like one person and then like my dad. Sometimes the highest viewership I got actually was I was playing the StarCraft 2 campaign. So I was streaming, going through the StarCraft 2 campaign on brutal difficulty. I was playing Terrans, I believe. And so I was going through that. And there's another streamer who is a Terran player, and he was, I don't know, he was doing like 250 viewers, something like that. And he randomly raided me one day, and I was like, what the hell? And so suddenly I had like 200 viewers in my channel. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, what's up, man? Terrans, yeah. And I was like, well, this is crazy, man. But I was just doing variety, so. And I didn't stream for very long after that because I was close to the end of my stream. So it like dropped off pretty quickly. Plus, there's a thing about being charismatic, right? And some people just have it and some people just don't. And I like to yap, don't get me wrong. I talk way more now than I used to, but I couldn't keep those viewers. I got some follows for sure, right? Got a number of followers, which was nice, but again, if you want affiliate, you have to keep at least above a 3 viewer average over a certain amount of streams, and I stream way too much for that, right? Like, it's good, like, hey, I'm streaming a lot so that there's more chance for people to come in and check out what I'm doing. But also, like, if you're getting like 0 to 1 viewers and then suddenly you get a massive peak of viewers and then you go back to going to 0 to 1, that, your average isn't gonna equal out if you're streaming 60 plus hours a week. So, but yeah, I had like, I don't know, it was like 200 something viewers just randomly show up in my channel. I was like, what the hell? This is awesome. Hey, what's up? I'm playing the campaign. And then of course I'm not, no one's saying anything, no one talks, and then everyone just kind of leaves because their streamer, that's typically what happens. Their streamer was done with his stream, rates someone else, tries to help him out, which was very kind of him. And it was just out of the blue. I was just like, what the heck? And I was just playing StarCraft. Like, I just kind of had an itch to play the StarCraft 2 campaign again. And he just found me in the directory, and he's just like, oh, we're going to rate this smaller streamer. And I'm just like, whoa. So that's happened before. That's why I like variety streaming. That's why I like streaming a bunch of single player games. You know, that's why I like changing it up from time to time. Play League sometimes, StarCraft sometimes. You know, normally when I just play a game for the amount of time I can play after work for like 2 hours or whatever. I don't want to start a single player game campaign. It's usually because I don't have enough time. It's usually like, oh, let's just do a quick run of something, right? Slay the Spire or Balatro or quick ARAM or two in League, something like that. Something that doesn't take a lot of time. But yeah, that was my peak viewership. It's like 200 something, which was pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to Adrenaline and Envenom? Yeah, Adrenaline and Venom. We're going to put Retain on them so they stay in our hand and they do not get discarded. Is this a... No, this is a normal enemy. I don't want to waste... I'll use a Flex Potion, actually. That works. That works. Acrobatics, Hand Trick. I'll grab an Acrobatics just in case. Uh, 56. Again, I want to save these potions for... This one I can use. I want to save the vulnerable, very least. He's dealing 10 damage. We can get rid of this. Do this and this. Okay. A second Blade Dance. I'm cool with that. We can upgrade the Blade Dance. We're just going all in on shivs. Oh, mama. Mama. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we're going to deal massive damage here. So we're going to start with a Strangle. And then we're going to do Neutralize. Double Blade Dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And follow it with an Assassinate. And a follow through. And this will do extra 3 damage. Okay, not too shabby. Let's get an Adrenaline going. Ooh, let's start with an Envenom. Draw some cards. We'll get rid of this. Do that. 15. Yeah, we should block again. We can take it a little slow here. He's going to build up a Steam Eruption. So when he dies, he's dealing that much damage to us. We do gotta kill him fast. Let's do a leg sweep. Do a couple strikes. He's at 21 now. We're a little... And he's going to heal. So we want a full-on attack. Strangle, Neutralize, Cloak and Dagger, follow through, double shiv. 15. We can kill him here. 13. Poison. So he's going to be at 16. Can we deal 16 damage? I believe we can. Strangle. Okay, he's dead. Now we have to block 24 damage, which we can do pretty easily. Okay. Shivs now heal. Shivs now hit all enemies. Ooh. And add shivs to your hand. Perfect. I'll take that any day. Welcome back, sweetie. Let me burn away your flaws. Remove 4 cards from your deck. What would I remove? Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add a soot. Let's get the single special path. We do have a couple of discards, but do prepared. We do have a lot of skills. Skills would give us block. Do we need block? Not necessarily. Damage would be good. We're always going to be able to get Assassinate, because it's innate. So let's do that. Guaranteed damage. Ricochet is good. More shivs. This guy kind of counters me a little bit because I can't deal too much. Oh man, this sucks. This really sucks. I took a lot more damage than I wanted to there. Ow. Stone of all time. A massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. A plaque reads, Stone of all time. Its presence, shape, and adornments indicate that this courtyard was built around this stone and that it has never moved from this spot. Lose Cure All, gain 10 HP. Lose 6 HP. Enchant an attack with Vigorous 8. Oh boy. Plating is good. Gain 35 gold. I can't afford to lose any more HP. 3 attacks, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. That's really good, especially for a Shiv build. I cannot lose HP. I'll take the Slide Block and another Cloak and Dagger. We have 430 gold. I like the heals, and I like the double damage. Alright, well, this is going to suck. Massively. Okay, well, my entire deck is now Dazes. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Not so bad. We'll do a Piercing Wail because we need some more defense. Our attack's looking pretty good. Ooh. Who's doing the most damage? You are. Hit you. We're gonna hit you as well. Then we're gonna Blade Dance. So we can kind of do double duty here. Oh, that was so good. Now we just gotta make sure we kill this guy next turn. Perfect. Add 3 shifts to your hand, reduces cards cost by 1. Yes, please. And we got free heal. Actually, this will give us to 70. That's overhealing by a little bit. 4 shifts to your hand. 8 strength. Oh my god, I need to upgrade Ricochet. Wait, that's actually insane. Oh boy. It's crap time. Okay. Nine deals 13. Venom's good. Six and 8 is 14. Yeah, we can do this and this. Okay, fan of... Oh. Ooh. They're gonna hit hard. I don't care, though. Ah. Discard pile. Ooh, wait, we could... The survivor to then dump this. Oh, do another one. Okay, up my sleeve. This. Oh, it's so good. This may be the deck. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. I think this is just too good. Right now, my worry isn't my offense, it's my defense. I need to make sure I survive long enough to get all my ships out. A little thief has snuck into my domain. Don't think I can't see you. Come on out. The silence steps out of the shadows. A huntress, what beckons your return to the spire? Approach and don these blessings. I like the max HP. I just do. Oh. Okay. This is the golden run. This is the golden run. Okay, we are elite hunting. Hunting for those elites. We got one here. We got one here. We can connect like that. We got one here. We can connect like that. One here. We can go something like that. So there are 3 on the right side. And there's a merchant near the end. Perfect. We're going to the right. Ooh. Okay. We can do a lot here. Assassinate, strangle. Acrobatics. Discard the ricochet. Wow. That was a pen nib double damage. Ooh. How many discards do I have? I have 1 discard. 2 discards. 3 discards. 3 cards that can discard. And I have 2 slide cards. I can afford 1 more slide card. I already have a Super Giga Ricochet. So I think I just want the block. I think my deck's pretty good. Unless I find a really good card, I think I'm going to keep it as is. Free card draw, plus it heals, which I don't think I needed actually, but oh my gosh, it's Kled. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Acrobatics, do this. After image 13s, we'll do that. Gain 2 more. Blade Dance. Alright, we're rocking now. We have come online. Retain your hand for 2 turns. I don't think I need this. Second week could be good. Ooh. 1 expose, I think. And we're going elite hunting. 16 damage. 12 damage. We have no card draw. Ugh. Ow. %50 less damage. Okay. Oh, this is good. We want this. Gain extra cards. See if we get any cards we can discard. We can. Draw another card. Blade Dance. Okay, took a little damage there. That's okay. That's okay. Do we want another prepared? I think we might. One more is okay. Oh, turn 1 after image. Actually insane. After image, we go prepared, untouchable. Assassinate this guy to start off with. 15 and 6 is 21 damage. Okay, everything is... Okay, not a bad turn. We only lost 2 cards, and we can kill him this turn, almost assuredly. We want to strangle you, and then Blade Dance. And then he's doing a lot of damage, so let's throw a weak on you. Yeah. Kind of did that the wrong order, but that's okay. That's okay. 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Yes, big giga damage. Thorns is fine. We are hitting a merchant, so let's grab the foul potions. We'll keep the ritual. $25 damage. This is not going to work because he has artifacts, but still free damage. This. Let's get rid of that. That's good. Oh, we need after image. This is gonna hurt. Ow. That's fine. That's 40, yep, this kills. Ooh, Whetstone, Neutralize Strike, could be better. Another Blade Dance and an upgraded Untouchable. We already have 2, and we don't really need it. Another Blade Dance. Could we do with another Blade Dance? I think we can. Just to increase the chance we get it. We can upgrade. Innate is super good. We're gonna hit another one where we can rest, so I think we're going to upgrade After Image, so we always get it turn 1. And let's buy some stuff. What do we want? Accuracy, definitely accuracy. We want to remove a defend for sure. I want to throw these at you. Okay, got more gold. I don't think we need any cards. This is 15 free damage. First time you lose HP, draw more cards. That's fine. Draw 3 cards for 0. I'll take that. Okay. So now we start off with an after image. Then we go Strangle, into Assassinate, into Fan of Knives, into Blade Dance, into we'll just do a strike for now. Okay, dealt some damage, but we're okay. We don't have a discard, which sucks. We can Adrenaline. How many cards? We have 8 cards. Let's do Adrenaline. That also kind of sucks. 18 times. Oh, this kills. Block on the second turn. Good. I don't think I need any of this right now. We get a final full heal. Okay, we're almost full HP. That's good. Okay. Start with after image. Go into Strangle. This into... We're gonna use our ritual. We'll go with Envenom. No, we'll go with Leg Sweep. I don't need the Prepared yet. Big turn here, big turn. So... Okay... So we start out with 14 block, 22. So we don't really need to use block. Let's use Fan of Knives. Let's just shiv damage him. Oh. Venom. Yeah, let's Envenom into Blade Dance. That's a little unlucky, but that's okay. Piercing Wail's good. 25 is quite a lot, but we want to just deal damage. That hurts. Accuracy is good. We want to use that. We have a finisher. Escape plan. We got an extra one, that's good. Cloak and Dagger, he's dealing 40. We need to block. But we could do Acrobatics into Ricochet, into Expose, into Finisher. Just dealing 25 damage. 24. Okay. 28. Acrobatics. Got not what we wanted. That kind of sucks. Let's lose a couple cards. Let's Blade Dance. Up my sleeve. Master of Strategy. Follow through. Prepared. Untouchable. Prepared. Ricochet. Into a strike. Into a finisher. 19 damage 12 times. You love to see it. You just love to see it. Oh my goodness. And look, I didn't even say anything. I just attacked. Not even an introduction? Absolutely not. And attack again. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated, one by one. Those marked by the silent always fall. 6 poison, intangible. Add some shivs. Ascensions are now available for the silent. Okay, so good news. We have all but a single character that has completed a run now, which is excellent. So we only need to finish a run on the Necrobinder. That's, I think, my worst character. Just not great at building a deck out for the Necrobinder, but we're getting better. We're getting better. That's progress. That's 2 completed runs in a row. Back to back. I like to see it. It's good progress. It's good progress. You love to see it. Okay, so we're going to switch it over. Real quick. Real quick like. Real quick like any day now. We're gonna play a little League of Legends. Get a game or 2 in before I take off. Penguin Nips. Thank you for the follow. Interesting name, but you know what? I don't judge. But I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Play some Vayne. We need an 80 carry anyway. All right, all right, all right. Actually sit up in my chair here. Uh, ooh, that's cool. Let's do Kraken Slayer. Ability haste. Get those Qs up, baby. Oh my god. Brother. At least he's having fun. You know what I mean? Not sure what he's doing, but at least he's having fun. Kind of saved him, but that's alright. We're level 6. Time to kill everybody. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I should have flashed backwards. This dude is diving like a scuba diver.
Enemy double kill.
Ah, I wasn't gonna get her. Reduce your abilities can crit, gain crit. X-Fire Bolt deals on-hit effects that reduce strength gain. That sounds right up my alley.
Your ally has been slain.
Holy moly, I do so much damage. Oh, it didn't kill him.
You have slain an enemy. Turning his coin. He's lost his innards. Your hands bloody.
Oh my god, he was.
Your allies on a killing spree.
Omnivamp? Done with that. Your attacks by infinite stacking burn. Armor pen. Do they have armor? They do not have armor. Omnivamp sounds good.
Your ally has slain an enemy.
Or gold. Ooh.
Your ally has been slain.
We'll go Terminus. Excited for Friday rather this weekend. Oh yeah. Get to play a new game, story games. Those are my jam. Story games where I just like watch a movie and then play some game. And a good game at that, with a crazy ass story. And then maybe some friend slop along the way. Ooh. Oh my god. I need some Jock Show. Yeah, but yeah, this weekend should be fun. Just absolute giga grinding, some good ass games. I know nothing about it either. That's the cool part. Is I played through the first one, I've like watched through the first one and played it, so like I played it first and then watched other people play it because I know the story. Um, and then I played it fairly recently. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but it's been kind of recent-ish. At least still familiar. But
Your ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Turret destroyed. Inhibitor destroyed.
so I'm like pretty familiar on what's going on.
You let all their insides out. Aced.
Oof. Oh my god, just the burn killed me.
Your ally has slain an enemy. Your ally has been slain.
25% crit chance, your basic attack stacks attack speed on crit. I don't even need that. Red End Bolt would probably be better. Yeah, so I've not seen anything about the story for. I've not watched any streamers play it. I have not basically watched anything. So I know absolutely nothing. And so it should be good. Going in blind. Completely 100% blind. Oh, he. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I need like what, lifesteal?
Save that for a special occasion.
Oh my god. Yeah, our Echo's not here.
The enemy's inhibitors spawn. Feed in the fishes.
Oh
Enemy
no, where's our
double kill.
Echo? Oh god. Okay, I just need like armor and MR now. I need defense.
The shadows are to be feared.
The enemy's gaining steam. Barrage the turret. Their inhibitor's been destroyed. Executed.
Ow. Ow. Oh my god, I dodged a pickle glide. Where'd our Echo go? Anyway, I should be carrying this. Well, this is unlucky. Armor.
Has slain an enemy. Enemy killing spree.
Ugh. Why did he leave? Did he disconnect? Echo's on a killing spree.
Splinters.
And slain.
The turret.
Our guy just DC'd or went AFK or something. Oh, that sucks. Alright, one more. One more just for fun. Oh man. Oh man. Um I like Lysandra. She got a buff too. I don't know if it works for Ingram or not, but cooldown on her Q went down. It's quicker to throw. We'll get one win. One win. Uno. Victorio. Mundo sucks. Twitch is easy kill. Kiddly. Ezreal. Man, they got double poke. 2 tanks. Okay, so for Lysandra, we don't want this. This on head fix. This is good. And ability haste.
Minions have spawned.
Oh my. What's Protobelt? Second? Is that the play? Jesus. Alright, well, those are some tanky boys. I'm gonna need Leandries. I'm gonna need Leandries. I'm gonna need Pen, some Magic Pen. Man, this is just... Uh, none of these. I'm gonna get random prismatic. Okay, that's not bad. Not a bad augment. Ow. Well, that did absolutely no damage. Oh my god. And we're just getting poked down like crazy. I can't believe I missed my cue.
Shut down.
All right. Not bad, not bad. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh my god, dude. Uh, Fleet Tear. Trigger Inferno. Ability haste equal to 30%. Ability power. Let's just get 2 more random augments.
If only I could pay it one more visit.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Alright, I need Magic Pen, like, now.
ally has been slain.
Keep your guard up.
Jesus. Jesus. Thousand, 1,050. Oh,
If I were out there, this would be over.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. Shut down.
oh, I'm dead.
Enemy
That did so much damage. Is he AP? No. He just had max stacks on me. Oh. Might grab some burgers this weekend and fries. That sounds so good. Not gonna lie. Not like fast food burgers, but like something greasy, some smash burgers. Oh, that sounds absolutely amazing. Ow. Where'd my HP go? Hello?
An ally has been slain.
Couldn't get away in time. Oh, I just need to nuke somebody. Let's see. Okay, Swain. Okay. Wait, we're popping off? Popping off, he's popping off. Okay, Flash is back up. Who do I kill? Probably the Twitch.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, dude. Uh... Sure, attack deal more damage, I guess. Magic Pen. Armor and MR. 50 AP. Sonya's, and then we'll get oh my god, Clit's popping off. Look at his hats. He's got so many hats.
This way once before long. If it persists.
Hey, let's go. All right, we got the win.
An ally has been slain.
We got our one win for the night. Oh. And just like that. Monitor. There we go. Let's go. You were good, and you were pretty good. I did like 0 damage. Yeah. I didn't do that much damage. But I was building like... I don't know who you are. I was building like tank killer, and then I just didn't hit the tanks at all. Oh well. Alright. That's it for me. I am going to be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to be playing definitely longer than tonight. And am I fixing my light bulb? It just maybe. We'll see. I'll just play in the dark if need be. It's not a big deal. Actually gives more of a cinematic feel anyway, so I might just leave it off from now on. Plus I gotta use that money to buy Death Stranding 2 because I will be playing Death Stranding 2 tomorrow, and we'll be playing that all weekend, unless some friend slop comes up. Then I'll be playing some friend slop with my friends, but more likely it'll be Death Stranding 2. Did not get a single one today. Felt a little lonely, but at the same time, felt a little familiarity was gone. But yeah, didn't get any single other graphic artist uh bot and or real person who's trying to get me to buy their works from them. So it seems to be good. We'll leave it on for now. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, other than that, I'll be on tomorrow playing some variety. And yeah, see you later. Take care. Peace, 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 peace.